Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Coding for Beginners by Newton School. In this video, we will be talking about few Java coding question and programming related stuff that I personally faced during my TCS technical interview. I will not only tell the question but also I'll share the optimal and best solution for the same. So are you excited guys? Let's begin with those questions. So guys, let's start with the first question. He asked me, okay, tell me your language is Java, okay, in the resume. So is it a case sensitive or insensitive language? So though it was a very simple question, but it was my first interview, so I was quite confused. But eventually I answered, sir, case insensitive. I'm sorry, what I have written here, I'm sorry. It is a case sensitive language. Like if I declare two variables int small myk int m caps yk, so these two are different variables. Okay, so Java is a case sensitive language. First question was that. Second question, is it a pure object oriented language or partial? Like we have C++, in which we can do programming in simple procedural approach as well as object oriented programming system in both. But in Java, even if you want to print a simple hello world, you have required to make class. Okay, so it is a pure object oriented programming. And what is OOPS paradigm, in which we use classes and object while programming. Okay guys, let's move to the other question. Can we take a string input in switch statement? Before Java Development Kit 7, it wasn't possible. Yeah, but after it is possible in Java. We can take string as input. It is still impossible in C and CPP. Okay, very important question. Let's move to the other question. He asked about, okay, tell me something about arrays. Like why arrays? We can declare 5 or 10 variables, int, float, whatever you want. Then what is the need of arrays in programming? So I said, sir, let us imagine we have to declare 5 variables, int a, b, c, d, e. So their address locations are not contiguous in nature. Like some address may be 2032 1001 3062 and so on and so forth. So accessibility becomes harder here. Now if I for example, I like, and I told them, sir, these 5 locations are not contiguous in nature. It would be somewhat like that. But when I'll declare an array, then their address locations will be contiguous in nature. Like this 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So accessibility will be more easier in this scenario. So they really liked my answer. Okay, what is the next question? Yeah, he asked me for what is your favorite language, C, C++ or Java, among C, C++ or Java. At that time I wasn't too confident for Java, so I said, okay sir, C. So he said, okay, yes, write the code for Fibonacci sequence in Java. So I started import java.util.scanner and all these header files and everything. Then after 20 30 seconds he said, okay, just write the logic. Then I wrote this: c is equal to a plus b, obviously a0 b1, c is equal to a plus b, system.out.println, print the c, and a is equal to b, b is equal to c. And then I explained with the values, dry run check I did. Like if a 0 b is 1, c is 1, 0 plus 1, 1 will get printed. And similarly a equal 1, b also equal 1. Now 2, the 2 will get printed. Then 2 and 1, 1 and 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 5, 8, 13, and so on so forth. So I explained in this way. After that they asked me, like, why Java, like why are you so interested in Java, please explain us. So I gave few examples, like we can do Android development, because in Android in front end we have XML files, in front end, but in back end only Java predominantly, and some Kotlin sometime depending upon the need of client, but Java is predominant in backend. So if you want to run Android development, then Java is a must. Then graphical user interface apps, embedded system, big data, distributed apps. So Java is a very rich language. Then he asked me one question from advanced Java. Even I didn't done with the advanced Java at that instant, but it was a very simple question, like what is multi-threading? So in which we can send multiple threads simultaneously, parallelism will be there, and so that in order to maximize the utilization of CPU. For example, you have 2, 3, 4 servants at your home, and you are sending them simultaneously by assigning different tasks to different servant. You do this, you do this, you do this, you do this. That maximize the optimization of your work. Now I have written few expected question, like if you are going for a Java interview as a fresher or overall a software engineer interview right after your bachelor's degree in computer science. So you may have Armstrong number, anagrams, palindrome number, swapping without using third variable, greatest among three in an array. All the question I have already solved in my playlist of Java. Like dedicated videos are there for a particular single question, like Armstrong, like swiping. I think I didn't, but I'll do it. Don't worry. Palindrome and all the other, like many questions I have done. Just go through it. Okay. So that's all for today's video. Bye bye. Take care.